Hello subscribers, how are we? So I told you I was going to do a bonus video for you all, and here we are. I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about food, some of the questions that I've been getting regarding the last episode. So a lot of people want to know, well, what is it that I should eat? What should I eat? Well, it's hard to say because we have been learned and conditioned and we have gone through our entire lives being told something that isn't necessarily true. And now it's like, okay, Tiny, so you're asking me to change my whole lifestyle, change my whole habits. Now, I'm not asking you to change anything, but I am asking you to have an open mind and to do your own research and think about the possibilities. You know, I am asking you to dive a little deeper in the subject on your own. Check out some of these documentaries like What the Health, Cowspiracy, also Earthlings. If you really want to get grossed out and find out what really is going on with your meat, watch Earthlings. And the biggest thing that I want everyone to understand is I'm not saying like, I want everyone to go plant-based or go vegan right now. What I'm saying is I want you to understand what you're putting in your body and how your body reacts to that and how that affects the vibration that you put out. So if you are putting in, let's say for example, animal products, let's say a cow who is supposed to have lived 21 years but only made it 4 because of the overuse of milking or the overuse of or the poor conditions or anything that they're putting in to the stables, pumping the pesticides, pumping in the antibiotics, the steroids, the stress, the terror that these animals go through. I want you to understand this is what you're putting in your body. When you eat food, your body breaks it down and the body absorbs all of the nutrients from the food, and all of the excess gets stored in either your cells and turns into metabolic waste or will turn into fat stored, right? Both metabolic waste and stored fat are not necessarily good for the body. You know, that's when we get our obesity. And right now, my neighbors and I are going on a watermelon cleanse. Today is day 2 and I'm feeling earthly and vibey. Do you see me? Do you see me? I am feeling fantastic. All we've done is eaten just watermelon and water. And we juice the watermelon too, so we'll drink the watermelon or we'll eat it. And we're doing this for 5 days. When you eat watermelon, it removes metabolic waste from the body. And it detaches and eliminates that from the body. So it gives you a fresh start and cleansing the blood and cleansing out all of the toxins that have been built up for years. You know, this is my 3rd cleanse of the year. I've done the master cleanse twice, and this is the 3rd cleanse I've done this year. And I might even do 1 or 2 more before the year is out, because even though I've cleansed myself already, I have decades of toxins that need to be pushed out. We all do, right? So I want, like we agreed in the first episode, this is a safe space. I hope you are allowing me to change, and I will allow you to change and grow, and we can do it together, right? I want you to watch me transform, okay? I want you to watch from the very beginning. I can post, as a matter of fact, at the end of this video, I will post a before and after picture just from January 2020 till now. Okay, I have gone vegan 2 years ago and I relapsed, and I call it relapse because, like we discussed in the food episode, food or drugs, okay? Not healthy or organic foods, but like, and when I say organic, I mean the plant-based kinds. But the fast food, the chips, the processed foods, I mean, don't get me wrong, my favorite snack is chips. The sweet spicy chili Doritos, they are vegan, but they're still processed. They're not necessarily good for you, right? They still have all of the same carcinogens, just maybe a little less, but just because it's less bad for you doesn't mean that it's good for you, right? So I have those same type of conditionings that I have to unlearn as well. And I want us to go on this journey together. I want us to do this together because we deserve to raise our vibration. When we raise our vibration to where we know we can be, or where I know we can be, then things happen for you in your life almost as if magic. Opportunities begin to present themselves. The things that you want to attract are just magically attracted to you. And that is the type of energy that I want to create collectively amongst our community. That's what we have to strive for. We have to strive for this excellence. You see Black excellence, you see people calling each other queens and kings, but do you act as a king? Do you act as a queen? My queen. How do you behave? You know, do you put royal things into your body? Kings and queens, they take care of themselves, right? They have the best of the best, and I want the best for you. I want the best for me. I want the best for our children, the next generation. We have generational curses to break, and that is what we are trying to do here. I'm not trying to change your life or change your beliefs or change anything about you. I just want to open your mind to what's out there and to the truth. When you know better, you do better. And let me tell you, when you do better, baby, you feel better too, okay? I am glowing. Every day I wake up with a smile on my face. I say what I'm grateful for first thing in the morning. I say my morning affirmations. Like, there's this energy within me that wouldn't have been within me if I was still bogged down and toxified, right? I feel electric. I feel excited. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and drop down in the comments if you've been on a cleanse, how electric you feel. Tell me how electric you feel right now, despite if you've been on a cleanse or not. Put down in the comments for me if you want to feel electric. Just drop a hashtag electric. I want everyone here to feel the same type of high vibrational energy that is intended for us, right? And it all begins with what you put in your body. What you put in your body creates, you remember when we were younger and our parents or in church or wherever would tell us, you know, your body is a temple. Well, if you go into a temple, you don't see them throwing trash everywhere, right? So why would you do that to your body? Why would you put that in your body? Why would you put trash in your body? This is your temple. This is where you come for peace. This is where you come to breathe, to enjoy. A safe space, right? We all said this was a safe space. So why not create one within as well? Why do you have to create an external safe space? This right here, move these beads out the way, right here. This is your safe space. This is your safe space. So what you put in is what you're gonna get out. You put in trash, you're gonna get trash out. That's the type of vibration you sweat. That stuff comes out of your pores. You sweat that nasty, negative, bogged down energy because that's what you put in. My neighbor and I, we watched Earthlings, and it is a grotesque. I'm gonna put the link down below. Y'all check it out for yourselves. I only made it through 26 minutes. The first part is about pets, which is still very sad, but you can get through that part. It's still very sad, but you can get through that part. The second part, that's the part that's like, oh my gosh. It starts talking about food. I only made it through 26 minutes the first time I tried to watch it, and then I, brought it over to her, and I was like, let's sit down and let's watch this. We only made it through 21 minutes, 5 minutes less than when I was the first time I tried. I dare you to make it past 30 minutes of this movie. And please leave down in the comments what you think about it, how you feel about it, how angry it makes you. And when you think about the stress and the conditions and and the anxiety and the fear and the terror that goes through these animals before they're killed. And then they sit there and the contaminants take over the meat, and then they put more injections into it to basically revive the meat, and then they put more into it to preserve it, and then they package it, and then they sell it to you. And you want to wonder why your kids have anxiety or ADHD or any of these diseases. What they don't tell us is it could be prevented. A lot of us think that, oh, it's just my genetics. This is just, my family has had diabetes for generations. So does that make it okay? No. We can change our genetic code, and we can change what's triggered based on how well you take care of yourself now. I'm reading this book by Tony Robbins. It's called Awaken, the Giant Within. And in the book, he talks about the Niagara effect. And I'm going to sum it up. I'm not going to try to paraphrase or anything. I'm just going to sum it up in my own words. Basically, let's say you're in a little canoe, a rowboat, or whatever, and you're going down the stream, going down the river. There are two different types of people in life. One person who forecasts for what might be coming ahead, right? And then there's one person who only pays attention to the next possible rock that they might hit. So the person that forecasts for ahead, they start to pay attention to the behavior of the animals, or they pay attention to the way that the water is flowing, or they pay attention to the speed of the current, right? While the person who is only focused on the rock ahead is looking directly in front of them, looking for that rock right in front of them to avoid that rock, right? Well, person one avoids the Niagara Falls. Person two doesn't even realize that they're near the falls until it's too late. And many, many times in life, we try to avoid something catastrophic after it's too late. The decisions you make right now are the decisions that are going to create your future. Your past, your experiences, your woes, anything like that is not going to determine your future. What determines your future is what you are doing right now. So I'm asking you, what are you doing right now? What are you doing to create the future that you want? Are you thinking of, steps ahead? Or are you thinking of just that next rock in front of you? Are you thinking, I got to pay October rent, that's coming up real quick. I got to, I got to do this. Or are you thinking about preventative actions? Are you thinking about, okay, well, I do have to pay my rent, so I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to drink this weekend. Discipline is so important. It's so important. On my goal board right now, I have discipline it just takes mental dexterity. The mental dexterity, it challenges you. Consistency takes that mental dexterity. It challenges you, it pushes you, but once you build and develop that muscle of discipline, you have no idea the types of blessings or the types of amazing opportunities that are presented in your life that come right directly to you just because that's the energy you put out. All right. I'm not going to say much more for today. Today's supposed to be a little short episode. It's already 13 minutes. But I do want to say this. If you took value from this, or if you felt like this is great information, I need you to do me a favor. Drop a hashtag, which is the # value, and put that down in the comments. Be sure to share this video. I'm doing something special for all of my subscribers. I know a lot of you have been hitting me with questions. A lot of people feel like this is new information, and a lot of people may be struggling with certain aspects of the information that I've already released, whether if it's raising your vibration, choosing the higher road, whether if it's just in general like learning more about consciousness, learning more about diet or meditation, anything that we've talked about. If you share this video, if you share this page, not this video, let's say this page, to 3 different people, and put under this video #shared. I will do a raffle of all the people who have shared my page and had, sent it to at least 3 people, okay? 3 people, not 1, not 2, 3. Send it to 3 people, and I will set aside a one-on-one with you, and we can discuss what it is you may be struggling on and what you would like to do to help raise your vibration. All right, everyone, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you, and we will talk soon. Ashe, and namaste. Okay, here we go. So here's a picture for me in Miami in January. Okay, I just came from a cruise. I had just finished eating whatever I wanted. Look how inflated my cheeks are. Look at my chin, and then here we go. This is after the first cleanse, what it looked like, right? And here's after the second cleanse. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a before and after picture when I'm done with this watermelon cleanse as well. But I just want you to I want to show you the gains, the progress. I want to show you that there is potential out there, and I'm out here, I'm getting it, I'm doing it with you. Let's get it together.